Okay, so I noticed that there's a what's in my craft room going around, and I guess the theme now is papers, so I thought I would do what papers I have. I used to have a lot more papers than I have now, but I've spent the last summer, this last summer, just basically cleaning everything out. I made a decision that I was going to pick what type of crafts I was going to do, and everything else is going to go. And so far I've been cleaning out a lot of stuff. And it's felt good because it's nice to kind of just focus in on one part of what I really want to do. And I've kind of come up with a different hobby too. So if I want to add something to it, something else has to go. But anyways, let me get you started on my papers. Let me move these guys out of the way. I have a rolling paper cart, or not paper cart, paper cutter cart. Sophie's going for a ride. Work it. Anyways, this is the bulk of my big paper. I have 12 by 12 paper up there, 6 by 6 paper here, and more 12 by 12 down here. And all of my, I need to get some more of these. I like these plastic envelopes, and the reason is because when I'm done using them, I put all the scraps into them also. And I'm still working on getting them labeled, but they're all labeled for what they are. And then as I get new ones in, I stick them in these so they don't get damaged. But I keep everything upright so that I can just grab it. I only have one 8 by 11. People seem to be collecting those, but I don't really, I don't know. I don't know. I don't have a lot of those. And then there's some miscellaneous stuff, but most of this is die cuts with a view, and then down here is mostly K & Company with a few other things. And then I bought, you can get at Walmart or the dollar store, these bags are like 14 by 14 or 13 by 13, and so I put individual papers that I want to break up into those kind of things. That I have multiples of a set, but it's not like a kit or anything like that. Some, like I have a Graphics 45 one in here, I put in those. If I get these kind of things that are in plastic, I take them out and I put them in these when I start working with them. And I don't know, I like to collect paper. I don't really so much use it anymore because I make mini albums and stuff like that and cards. But I've decided that I just go with the flow on my hoarding, and I collect paper, and I like to have paper, and whether I use it or not is really not the point. So, yeah. But anyway, so everybody gets an envelope and a label and stuff like that. And then down here, these if you can see the dividers, they're made with mailers that you can get. So I just hooked a whole bunch of them together to divide up my paper. And I have the cropper hopper ones up here. But, you know, anyways. So for my 6 by 6 and my 8 by 8, which I only have like two 8 by 8 pads. I have them in, these are also mailers, the little, you know, mailers that you can get. And every, once I cut into a paper pad, it goes into a Ziploc bag so that it can, oh, I'm scatterbrained this morning. I've been up since 2:30 because I couldn't sleep, and I don't know why I'm trying to do this today. Anyways, so I can keep the scraps together because I don't throw anything away ever. But I have some more that need to go into bags. But these are all my 6 by 6, and I like the 6 by 6. I don't know why. I just like them, and so I buy them. They're good for cards and things like that. Not so great for mini albums, but who cares, right? And then I have a whole bunch more here of 6 by 6. I have some miscellaneous papers back there, and then I just stuck these here. So that is that, and oh my gosh, 4 minutes on one section. But I will roll you around here, and we'll just go real slow, panning, there's my back door, panning, going around. Down there I have all my Christmas papers in that tub, because I don't keep Christmas out. This I just brought that in. It usually stays out in the garage, but I don't work with Christmas unless it's Christmas time, so it goes back out in the garage. And then we'll pan over here. Now this is kind of in chaos because I'm working on taking this outside to get it stained, and so it's just a cluster because I've just thrown all my drawers up there. But I have slowly been getting rid of all of my cardstock paper and that kind of stuff except for colors that I use. But I have, they're broke out by colors. I have blue and red and pink and yellow and orange and blacks and metallics and browns and greens and stuff like that. These are the ones that I use the most, so they have their own drawers and I don't really separate them out so much. I have white and white scraps and full cream, and then the other thing that I use the most is full craft sheets and scrap craft sheets, and I use a ton of watercolor paper because it is my favorite to print out the insides of my cards on, because I don't write cards, I print cards. And if you ever get something handwritten from me, it's definitely not as personable as what I would write and print. So don't ever think that it's not personable because I print things, because if I took the time to print it, cut it out, and make it fit right, that meant more than me scribbling my scribble down. And anyway, so let's see. Ooh, somebody's getting a box. I'm just saying. But let's see. Over there I have like canvas paper, magnet paper, tracing paper, all kinds of miscellaneous paper over there. This drawer has more label paper. And I don't know what's down there. Let's see, cork paper, printable rub-on paper, shrinky-dink paper, photo paper, cork sheet paper, just a whole bunch of stuff down there. But so that's basically where I store those kind of papers. Everything in my room has to be in a container of some kind because no matter how much I clean, the dust takes over. So, and the last I have is my dirty little secret. Are you ready for my dirty little secret? Here it comes. I have a whole tub. Here, we'll clean it off. I should have been prepared, huh? We will clean it off. This is my dirty little secret that I can't part with. In here are my jewels. Yep, scraps. I can't part with them. No matter how many times I'm like, oh my gosh, give them up, give them away, throw them out, I can't. And it doesn't matter the size. I don't care. It doesn't matter if there's anything left on it. I keep it all. And so it all ends up in here. And I will never get rid of that just because it makes me happy to go through it. So that is basically my I do have a little bit of paper over there where my projects are, but that doesn't really count. So that is basically my paper. And it's not as big as some of these videos I've seen. Wow, you guys are true paper queens. Go dudes. Was fun to play along. Thanks for joining me. Have a great one. Bye.